Hey everybody from the California Southern Baptist Convention. It's Jonathan Keller from California Family Council. I'm actually down in Huntington Beach today for a large pro-life event, kind of some private meetings with key people, including David Daleiden from the Center for Medical Progress. Some of you may remember him. He led the charge on exposing the Planned Parenthood's trafficking of baby body parts last year in those blockbuster videos that were released first on YouTube and then received so much coverage across the spectrum with national news media and social media shares and all those types of things. We're talking here at this event about ways that the church can engage in the pro-life issue, even in a state like California, where nationally, California is known as one of the most pro-choice states, but there are ways that we can make an impact for the pro-life cause, even here in the state of California. I'm sorry I can't be with you there in person, but very grateful that my staff member and good friend John Girardi, who's our legal counsel and communications director, is able to be with you and talk about some of the key legislation that has been an impact this year. He's going to give you some updates on AB 1671, which has a direct impact on some of the pro-life issues we've been talking about down here, as well as key religious liberty legislation like SB 1146 that I spoke about with you last time, as well as SB 524, which is a new bill that we've been monitoring and we're asking the governor to veto. I am also looking forward to telling you, for all of you who are going to come to Sacramento next month for the event, the state conference, I'm looking forward to giving you a little bit of an update about the convention hosted by Dr. Russell Moore and his team at the Ethics and Religious Liberty Commission back in Nashville. I got to go back there representing California Family Council and the California Southern Baptist Convention, talking about Dr. Moore's new book, Onward, Engaging the Culture Without Losing the Gospel. And regardless of what happens in the national elections or even in our state elections, there are two things that are very clear that are vitally important for us to remember. Number one, regardless of who wins or loses, either at the state or local races or nationally with the presidency, number one, we still live in a Genesis 3 world. None of the candidates who are running or who could win are going to redeem our world and fix things back to the way they were. However, number two, we serve a God who died and rose again to redeem us from that Genesis 3 world. And because of that, we can have hope, we can have assurance, and we can have optimism about the future of the church and the future of our role impacting the world and engaging the culture. So look forward to sharing more about that with you next month in Sacramento at that conference. And of course, look forward to being with all of you again at this next meeting in January. But in the meantime, God bless, and don't give John too hard a time today. God bless.